Dual Power was released on April 3rd, 2019. This set introduced numerous powerful cards that boasted a wide variety of strategies, while also providing some imports from the OCG. Additionally, the Order of the Spellcaster Structure Deck was released on April 19th, 2019, giving further support and probably the best support to the Endymion archetype.
In this series, both MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Each episode will take a deep dive into Yu-Gi-Oh's past formats and unlock new strategies as new sets become available. Strap yourselves in because anything is possible. Welcome to the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Folks, we are almost there, and even though I apparently can't win a match to save my life, I am so happy we are seconds from being nestled directly into TOS format. But before we do that, there's still one more semi-degenerate combo deck we need to take a look at. Between the existing releases that have powered up mostly Salamangreat Striker, Thunder Guardragon, and Orcust, and the release of Darkness Neostorm, which will power up Orcust to untold heights, a structure deck was released. This structure, which included powerful monsters like Endymion the Mighty Master of Magic and Servant of Endymion, was notable for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the card you're currently looking at put a face to Yugi Boomer's hatred of long card texts everywhere, and secondly, it gave Pendulum Pilots one of the most consistent setups that they have ever had. Cards like Mythical Beast Master Cerberus and Mythical Beast Jackal King were right at home in a strategy aiming to make Heavy Metal Foes Electromite pre-Pendulum Summon, and now the deck had a really consistent way to do it, even before a normal. The end result was a combo deck that was incredibly capable, and had the capacity to threaten to perform its combo every turn. By virtue of having scales, you could just summon back monsters from the extra, big monsters with huge attack stats, and overwhelm an opponent who was unable to chew through your opening board. Now, unfortunately, Endymion never came into its own the same way that other members of TOS format did. Despite the fact that many Pendulum Pilots will ask you to call the format TOES, because of this deck's popularity, it competed for the same metagame space as combo decks like Thunder Guardragon and, post-release of Darkness Neostorm, Crusadia Guardragon Thunder. Additionally, it had a huge weakness to a couple of very specific cards. Anti-Spell Fragrance is still legal and has a lot of application in a format where a deck like Sky Striker is a top strategy. That said, the deck was still very competent, very powerful, and above all, popular. Let's go through the individual cards. First up, Destrudo is fantastic for getting dragons into rotation. This deck is also playing a small Guardragon package. Amorphage Sloth can be put in your face-up extra deck by Heavy Metal Foes Electromite and can be part of your end board. We've got a small Magician package because we're playing Pendulum Call, Black Fang Magician, Harmonizing Magician, Purple Poison Magician. Chronograph Sorcerer is a new addition to the lineup. This card can be summoned from your hand if a card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, and theoretically can get a Time Gazer Magician onto your field without expending your normal. Endymion the Mighty Master of Magic is, if you have access to Avogadro's number of spell counters, technically a board nuke, but more realistically he's going to be summoned off Servant of Endymion to be a spell and trap negate. This card also has a secret effect that adds a spell from your deck to your hand when he dies, but I think I might even forget it. Mythical Beasts Garuda, Jackal King, and Cerberus are incredibly powerful. Cerberus can be scaled and then can pop itself in order to grab a Mythical Beast Pendulum monster from deck. Jackal King can be scaled, pop itself to summon a Mythical Beast from your face-up extra, and then of course it can be half of a Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, and because the Jackal King is in your face-up extra, it can be summoned afterwards. Its monster effect is that it can negate monster effects, provided you can get spell counters onto it. Now unfortunately that's a little easier said than done in this strategy. While of course there's a ton of spell cards, and setting scales counts for this, you kind of usually have scales by the time that you're activating Mythical Beast Jackal King, and you usually use your spell cards to get to that position, so it requires management, something I'm not particularly good at. Upstart Goblin does a lot of work, let's say. Mythical Beast Garuda is a one-of in this small Mythical Beast package, and it was not commonly played, but theoretically can pop spell traps, which gets you out of a lot of jams. Servitive Endymion. Every time a spell card is activated, puts a spell counter on this card when that spell resolves, and you can remove 3 of them to special summon this card from your Pendulum Zone, and a monster from your deck with 1,000 or more attack you could put a spell counter on. This does a lot. Theoretically, you can get an Endymion Mighty Master of Magic as part of an end board, but also, she is on her own Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, provided you get enough counters. 3 Supreme King Dragon, Darkworm, The Hole, and Time Gazer Magician. After that, we've got Dragon Shrine, Duelist Alliance, Foolish Burial, Pendulum Call, Triple Pot of Desires, Triple Spell Power Mastery, it's like Spell Power Grasp, but good, and Upstart Goblin. In the side, we've got 3 copies of Lancia, 3 Pankratops, 2 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Gaga Cowboy for Time, double Archfiend Eccentric, 3 Red Reboot, and a Time Pendulum Graph. And in the extra, we've got all the fixins: Vortex Dragon, Borreload Savage, Dawn Dragster, Ignister Prominence, Tornado and Abyss Dweller, Beat Cop from the Underworld, Borreload Dragon, Boral Sword Dragon, Agripin and Elpie, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, Seal's Pass, Nightmare Phoenix, and Triple Burst Dragon. So with that, here's Alex.
You know, it's been a while since we really talked about Cyber Dragon at all, and for good reason, because Cyber Dragon really hasn't had its time to shine, that is, until around this point in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. 2019 was definitely a good year for Cyber Dragon. It received several handfuls of support. Most recently, I believe in the most recent set release, Dual Power, it received Cyber Dragon Naster, and it's a very powerful card that we'll get to here momentarily, but some people thought, what if we could combine the Cyber Dragon cards with the Orcust cards, because the Orcust are already machines, so there's already a natural synergy there anyway, but a card like Naster, which has the ability that you can discard a card to special summon it to the field, that is a way to get around the fact that you can sometimes brick on the Orcust cards, but also gives you fodder on field to get into your first Nightmare, to go into Mermaid, to do a full Orcust combo. So we see here the amalgamation of Cyber Orcust, and this is before Dark Neostorm. So it's cool to see that a deck like this actually, I believe, got top 4 at YCS Quito in Ecuador, and this is a pretty sick list, and I hope we get to show this off in today's episode. So let's do the card by card. Of course, we have 2 Ash, Triple Cyber Dragon, Triple Cyber Dragon Core. All these, for the most part, are Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the grave. On normal summon, Core can add a Cyber Spell or Trap from deck to hand. We have several of those. And if only your opponent controls a monster, you can banish this card from your grave and special summon a Cyber Dragon monster from your deck. So it's basically Cyber Dragon in multiple ways, but this is definitely one of the heart and souls of the deck. Hertz is pretty neat too. Again, similarly, it's Cyber Dragon while on the field or in the grave. You can only use 1 effect of Hertz per turn. You can either, if it's special summon, make it level 5 until the end of the turn, or more importantly, the effect that matters, if it's sent to grave, you can add another Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Additionally, Cyber Dragon Naster, like I said, you can discard another monster, special summon this card from your hand, and if it's no more special summon, you can target a machine with 2100 attack or defense in your grave, special summon it, but you can only special summon machine monsters for the rest of the turn, which is perfectly fine because that's pretty much all we have in this deck anyway. We're also playing 2 Galaxy Soldier because it sort of fits with the whole theme and allows us to get into Nova, which allows us to get into Infinity. It also allows us to we can't pitch, the Orcust cards for this as much as we would like to, but that'd be really cool if we could. Then we have a small Orcust package, including Skeleton, Harpor, Nightmare, as well as World Wand, and then we are playing Ancient Cloak because we are playing the Rank Up Magic launch package that you saw in a prior episode to be able to access as a thought for going first. I think that's one of the things I like about this deck is that if you're going first, you can lock your opponent out with the Azathoth combo, which is very easy to achieve. All you have to do is just get 2 monsters on the field and have a card in hand. And then if you're going second, you're playing Cyber Dragon, so the likelihood you can just OTK your opponent through whatever they're playing is pretty high. Speaking of spells, though, we have Triple Call by the Grave, Triple Emergency, which is just Rhoda for the archetype, Double Repair Plant, which allows you to, if you have a Cyber Dragon in grave, act as a Rhoda, and it can also put stuff from your graveyard back into the deck. We have Cyber Rev System, which is Reborn for Cyber Dragons. We have Foolish Burial, which makes sense because we have a bunch of stuff we want in the graveyard. Triple Machine Duplication, which is one of the broken things we can actually access by playing a machine deck like Cyber Dragon. Remember, if you target any of these with Machine Duplication, you get to summon Cyber Dragons out of your deck, which is really cool. 1 Orchestrator Return to search off the Galatea. Double Overload Fusion as a way for us to OTK with a Chimeratech Rampage Dragon. We'll talk about him momentarily. And then, of course, we have Double Twin Twister and 1 Cybernetic Overflow to pair with our Phantom Knights of Shade Brigadine in the Trap department. This card is absurd if you've never seen it before. You banish Cyber Dragons with different levels from your hand or field and or graveyard, destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. So if you have 3 Cybers with different levels, you banish 3 and pop 3 cards with this. It's nuts. For the extra deck, we have Fortress Dragon, which is of course the classic Sidra card. Chimeratech Mega Fleet Dragon. I believe this was also out of Dual Power, or it was like promo of some sort. This card's pretty sick. It requires any Cyber Dragon monster and a monster that's in the extra monster zone. And what you can do is you send all those cards to the graveyard. It's basically a Fortress Dragon for extra deck monsters, and it gains 1200 for each of those. So what's nice about that is that it's a way to just clear something out of your opponent's extra monster zone and get a giant monster. So think of it like as a more proactive kaiju of sorts. Then, of course, we have the machine itself, Chimera Rampage Dragon. This card is just fucking crazy. Any 2 Sidras make this, and when you fusion summon it, you can target spell or traps your opponent controls up to the number of fusion materials and destroy them. And then, if that weren't enough, you can send light machines from your deck to the grave to make this have multiple attacks. You can only do 2 at max, but that's 6,300 damage. So this is like our backup plan if we end up going second, or if our Azathoth plan doesn't come to fruition. We, of course, have Nova and Infinity. Azathoth Redoer, we need these for the combo. Seeger is also a nice backup plan to have as well. Then we have the Orcust, of course, the Galatea. We have Nightmare Mermaid, Nightmare Phoenix, Link Karibo, Summon Sork, and Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardish. And then the side is just triple Crow, double Pank, double Jishu Kira. This is actually neat because it's searchable with Cyber Repair Plant because it's a light machine monster, so very funny. We have searchable Kaijus, triple Gamma and Driver, a third Twin Twister, and triple Evenly Matched. It's kind of surprising that this deck didn't do better considering that it actually is quite a formidable deck, but I think just Solomon Great Striker and Danger Thunder were just like too far above the power curve to really allow a deck like this to compete. But it's cool to see this sort of lingering around at like the tier 1.5, tier 2 area, and maybe we'll get to see why that is in today's episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Man, Joseph, right on the cusp of Dark Neostorm, which means TOS format is officially right around the corner, but we wanted to highlight some other interesting decks that were sort of on the peripheral of being playable during this point. And I think another thing that people really like about TOS is that although it is about those 4 specific decks, there were other decks that could actually compete in some capacity as well.
No, despite the fact that the format was largely dominated by Salad, by Striker, and by Orcust, or Thunder Dragon, Orcust, depending on who you were asking. Yeah. There's a lot of people were lobbying to call TOS, not TOS, but TOES, based on the deck that I'm playing.
Well, let's go ahead and shout out the Patreon then and see why that is. Elijah Walker, thank you for the support. Got the hand up, my friend?
No, sure.
I rolled a 2, the number of monsters I need to do anything in this deck.
Threw up a 2. It's, it's, I need both scales. It's kind of weird, though, because I think we both want the same thing out of this die roll.
I agree, but I'm going to still go first.
Yeah,
I think it's better. Both of our decks, I think, actually have pretty good game in either instance. So we'll see what ends up happening. We'll go draw standby main. This hand is
insane. Oh my God.
My hand is also, I think, pretty insane. I just need to think about how I want to actually play it, though. We're going to start by specialing Galaxy Soldier, pitching Cyber Dragon.
Sure.
And we'll go Galaxy Soldier effect. This may shock you. We're going to add Galaxy Soldier.
What the fuck? It doesn't actually shock me.
We're going to go second Galaxy Soldier. This time we're going to pitch World Wand, not the card we really want to see in our hand. Okay, so since we're in Master Rule 4, I do have to do this slightly differently, but I think the end result should be the same. I'm going to normal summon Cyber Dragon Naster.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Probably butchering that. Machine Duplication.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, your hand is pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. We'll go and get 2 more Cyber Dragons.
I'm still with you.
I actually probably didn't even have to do this with the with the Galaxy Soldiers, now that I'm looking at it this way. Because the end result's still going to be the same. Okay, we're going to link this off.
Yep.
We're going to go for a Link Karibo.
Sure.
And then we're going to overlay our 2 Sidras for Nova. We're going to use Nova. We're going to detach. Get back a Sidra. You know what? Fuck these Galaxy Soldiers. I'm taking these back. Fuck this. I don't need these guys.
Sure.
I don't need this shit. Okay. Yeah, they'll make Infinity.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll link these 2 off for Mermaid.
Yeah.
For Phoenix, then for Mermaid. I'll skip a step here. This is why I need a card in hand to do this.
I see.
So we'll go Mermaid. We'll get Nightmare eventually. There we go. Link these 2 off. Let's go for a Galatea. We'll go Nightmare effect.
Yep.
Stump ourselves Harp. Harp effect. We will get good old Symbol Skeleton.
Still with you.
Let's go these 2 for Summon Sork.
Oh, Jesus.
They are both machines. Let's banish the Symbol Skeleton. And, of course, she's a dark, thank God. Let's get this Galatea back. We'll use the effect of Galatea. We will shuffle the... I want the Skeleton back in the deck. And we'll set a copy of Return. Then we'll go Summon Sork, Galatea for Rusty.
Oh.
2 and a 1. Yeah. We'll go Rusty. We will dump Cloak for Shadebrig. We'll go Shadebrig. Banish Wand to bring back Harp. Overlay for Redoer. And then I guess we'll banish Cloak. For everyone's favorite card.
Cool. This is still legal. Awesome.
It's still legal. Yeah, great, isn't it? We'll set one. I guess I have to have no material to do this, right? So I guess I wait till standby phase to try to, like, get something. Oh, no, because he has to come back, so I do have to do this now. Yeah, okay. So we'll use the effect. Let's get these out of here.
Yep.
Detach the spell, banish, end phase, I'll just come back, so I'll just do this. I think I botched something somewhere. I think I'm supposed to use this orchestrated return to, like, get value.
I don't know.
I may have
this
missed
looks
it. Maybe because I
fine to
drew.
me.
I think I drew the world wand. Like, maybe that sort of fucked things up. I think I'm supposed to use this, but in any case, whatever. Go ahead.
Stand by main.
Proceed to your one action, sir.
Yeah, here's my action. I will leave the main phase. Is that okay?
Not particularly, no. Activate?
Yeah, no response.
We'll bring out the dude.
All right.
Oh, it overlays, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is here. There we go. All right. Continue.
How fucking boned am I here? All right, I'm going to scale Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic.
I mean, when your deck is 90% spells, I could see why.
You know what's crazy? The pop is not a monster effect.
Because it's a spell effect, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to think then.
Yeah,
I do solve an infinity negate. I mean, what else do you do?
I could also just attack. Like, I can summon a bunch of guys and attack, right? Yeah.
You could. And Pendulum does play big things. I guess my concern is, like, there is a world that you could just, like, nuke me with Endymion.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do that.
That's scary.
I'm literally trying to do that.
Yeah.
And if you negate it, I'm going to go find another copy and I'm going to try and do it again.
And you're going to try it again. I guess I can wait. You're fine.
Scale Chronograph Sorcerer. We will activate the Pendulum effect of Chronograph Sorcerer. Let's get one on this guy. Servant of Endymion. Spell Power Mastery.
This card is crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna grab Endy.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna normal purple poison. Ah, whoa, hey, whoa. Don't go there.
Yeah, get those in the extra deck.
Let's grab, what's like a funny
Electromite
too?
legal?
It is, but, you know, it has a monster effect is the problem. Let us go Duelist Alliance.
Use your arrows.
I could have a Pendulum monster.
Any Pendulum.
Or a Pendulum Spell Trap. We'll grab Call here. Let us PS 3. 1, 2, 3. Then let us Servant of Endymion.
To be able to search. Or special summons, that's right.
Yeah. We'll grab...
I'm going to think on this Endymion activation. I think I have to infinity this.
Oh, wait, the infinity's still alive. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. How does it negate and destroy?
It just destroys. Yeah, I wish it banished. Yeah.
And then we'll go...
You're already threatening me with the Endymion, so.
Yes, I am. Let's go these
Trying to make
two
big
for...
things.
Yeah, triple burst. I could go like Borreload, but I don't think it does anything. Let's go combat.
Sure.
And Endymion here.
So I take 5. It's down to 23.
Triple burst here.
So I take 3.
If I was just gonna do that, I just shouldn't have servanted. Back to you.
Okay. Insane. Holy shit. Yeah, cyber emergency.
Oh no. Yep.
We're gonna grab a copy of Core.
Yeah.
Normal Core effect.
Yeah.
We're gonna add Cyber Rev System to our hand.
Oh shit. Why are we playing? Okay.
We're gonna go activate Rev System.
Yep.
Let's get a Sidra. We're gonna link these two for Seeger.
There he is. Pete Seeger.
We're gonna activate Harp Horror Engrave now that we're done with our lights. Let's get this Symbol Skeleton, which I think is the only target. Yeah. Orchestrated Return.
I would have a negate. Shouldn't have done it.
All right, we'll go battle.
Yeah.
We're gonna use Seeger, hit over Endymion.
Nothing on attack deck.
Okay, so it's 42. You don't take any damage, which is fine.
Actually, neither of us take damage, huh?
Neither of us. Yeah. And then this kind of sucks. Think I'm just gonna crash here.
That's fine.
And that's it. Go ahead.
Stand by me. Sick
What a
rip.
weird game this has become.
You got Nash? Yeah, figured.
Sick rip.
Well, I'll go combat. We'll just do this.
No effect.
All right.
So you'll take 9.
Yep.
And then I die, I imagine.
Yeah.
Let's go soldier, pitch, herds.
Yep.
We will go both effects.
Yep.
So Hertz will get us... Well, Galaxy Soldier will get us Galaxy Soldier. And Hertz will get us... Sure, let's do this the long way. Let's get Core.
Yep.
Core effect.
Yep.
Let's get a... whoops, I'm skipping a step. I'm going to grab Repair Plant, and then Repair Plant to get Naster. And then Special Naster, Pitching Soldier.
Sure.
And then Naster effect, we're going to summon Sidra.
Yep.
And then this soldier, unfortunately, has to be in defense. So we're just going to do a very pathetic amount of damage to you directly. So 2, 4, 21.
27. My kingdom for a low scale.
Go ahead.
Stand by me.
Yep.
I found a low scale. Wow. Anything here?
Yep.
Oh, I have no monsters. Dark Worm.
Yep.
Activate Gate 0.
Activate Cybernetic Overflow.
Ag. Okay. How many would you
So
like
I-
to pop? Dan, these have
I
been
would
some
like to
pretty
pop
decent draws from you.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Not been terrible.
We'll banish a 1, a 2, has to be with different levels, yeah. A 1, a 2, and a 5.
Sure.
So I'll pop all 3.
You got it. Yeah.
That was a game 1. Okay.
I feel like if I had just gone to combat first, I could have retained the spell negate and cut you off draws from the return, and maybe I'd be in that. But it's really weird to be like, yeah, there was a minor misplay that may have decided the outcome of the match after I got Azathotted first turn. So, you know, I'm willing to chalk that one up to just it is what it is, as they say in the biz.
I forget. I usually do the intros after we film these. Is Nyarla already banned at this point? I still can't believe they banned Nyarla and not Azathot, if that is the case. In any
I don't
case,
think
go
Nyarla
ahead.
is banned.
I thought they did.
it
Maybe
might
it was
be.
the OCG that did that. In any case, comments will correct us. They're always right.
That is actually true. Well, good luck to you. I'm going to begin with Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. Let's get rid of that guy, and we'll go grab a Jackal.
All good.
Let's go Foolish Burial.
Seems pretty good.
Dark Worm Effect.
Sure.
Let's grab Gate 0. Then let's go Jackal. Jackal Effect. Anything here?
Nope.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Electrumite.
Go for it. It's only fair. I got to make my turn 1 board.
It's okay. Your turn 2 board is better than your turn 1 board.
Honestly, you're probably right.
Let's go get Sloth.
Sure.
Let's go Time Star. I'm gonna Electromite here to cycle. I don't want any of these guys. Nah,
You initially seemed so confident.
Yeah, I'm still pretty confident. Let's go Servant.
Okay. Yeah, you could still be confident with that card. Sure.
Spell Power Mastery.
And that card. I hear that's pretty good.
It's all right. We'll just grab Endymion. I think.
Sounds good. Endymion gets 2 counters.
Yeah, Servant does, yeah.
Or, yeah, Servant. 1 from herself, 1 from the Mastery.
Let's set Time Gazer. Go Electromite, pop the Time Gazer. We'll grab Sloth here.
Draw a card.
Yeah. Servant. We'll grab Endymion.
Each get a spell counter.
All right, let's scale Endymion. Let's scale Gate 0. Let's
donut? Yep.
PS3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, have I normaled? I haven't. Let's
You have not. No.
let's normal this guy at the end of the combo before I fucking lock myself. We'll just go perp here.
Sure.
Let's go this guy for LP.
Oh, God. We're playing this stuff.
These two for triple burst.
Sure.
LP.
There's LP. Yep.
We get to summon a dragon for my hander deck. Let us summon Destrudo. Yeah, it's a little adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
I fear where this is going.
I think you probably should. Triple burst, Destrudo for Agrippin. Let's summon Vortex.
Now it's all coming back. Now
Yeah, you remember this? Do you remember enjoying this? That's the important,
Don't miss it.
important part of this.
I mean, you just got to break Dragon Lock and then...
Well, we have a cool card to break Dragon Lock. It's this guy.
Oh, this is out too. Holy... Oh, Dual Power's out. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense because Nashter's from Dual Power as well. Now, okay. Yeah. And then you just summon Sloth here and, like, you're kind of chilling.
I'd like to do even better, though. Oh, this Servant should be an extra. We'll go Destrudo target Jackal King.
Okay. So now it's a 1.
Go these two for Savage. Savage target Triple Burst.
It's 3 Boral counters.
Boral counter. And we'll go...
I love when Yu-Gi-Oh! Just has, like, the most random, unique individual counters for cards.
Go ahead.
Great. Fun game. Okay, so I can't special from the extra deck.
I have 2 Omnis, and if you activate a spell, you turn on my Jackal King. I could have managed the Jackal
Which
King
negates
a
an
little better, I think.
effect. And then Spheres is just a bounce. This is gonna suck. Special Sidra.
Yeah.
Contact.
From the extra deck? I don't think so.
Oh, right. Fucking Sloth. That's right. In my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is an easy out. Yeah. Because I'm thinking because I get Special Sidra that this is okay. But it's just from the extra. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, we're screwed.
This is my Azathoth.
We're screwed. It's a bit more card heavy.
Yeah.
Normal core.
Yeah.
No effect.
Sure. Yeah.
Paddle. Tech.
I will seal. Let's bounce
Who are you bouncing?
the Cyber Dragon.
Sure.
And then we'll go seal. We will summon... oh, shit. Not him. Let's get Destrudo. No, that's bad. No, it's good. We'll get Destrudo.
Yeah, we're just...
Yeah, this is going to game 3 here. Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way. Well, at least my game, there was a bit more of interaction compared to that. That was,
What are you
bring back all the
talking
fun memories
about?
of Pendulum.
You are so annoying. At least there was interaction in my Azathoth game. Yeah, go on.
It would pass turn 1 at least, emergency.
Yeah, I'm sorry your deck's bad. You know, I don't know what to tell you.
That's true. Okay, off emergency, let's grab Hertz.
Did you open core already?
All right, let's normal Hertz.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Go Machine Do.
I
It's great
get
when
it.
you
All
open
right.
this 2 games out of 3.
Man, you're so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! All right.
I'm so good, aren't I? It's great. All right, doing this again.
Yep.
Literally the exact same line as before. Maybe slightly better, actually. We'll see. We'll get Nova.
Yep.
We'll detach. Bring back. I forgot to trigger Hertz, too. That actually lets me add a card. That's sick. Get, like, Aster. We'll get Core. Make Infinity.
Yup.
And let's try to turbo through this.
Uh-huh.
Make Phoenix. Phoenix link into Mermaid.
Yep.
Mermaid Pitch. We'll get Nightmare. We'll link these 2 for a Galatea. Go banish Nightmare effect. Target whatever, because it's only till end of turn. We'll dump Harp. We'll go Harp effect. So Harp gets Skeleton. Link these 2 off for Summon Sork. We'll banish Skeleton to bring back Galatea.
Yep.
We'll summon Sork.
Yep.
Get out the wand. This is how we do it. And then we go Galatea. Shuffle back the Harp, I guess. Oh, no, Skeleton. I want Symbol. So this is still banished. We'll set return. And this is what we were supposed to do game 1, but because I opened the wand, I wasn't able to. We'll make Rusty. We can not do that yet, actually, because I want to get some cards out of the deck. So let's go Rusty.
Yep.
We will dump our Cloak.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Haha, I pitched the Cloak.
You did.
I did. How exactly are we doing that then? That's awkward. In that case, let's go return. I will simply draw into it. Or not. I wonder if that is just like a straight up hard brick.
Do we find the one hand that doesn't do it?
So the problem is I can get to either the redoer or I can get to the launch, but I can't get to both. So in that case, I think this is what we have to do. I'm going to banish Cloak. We're going to add Brigandine.
Yeah.
Banish the World Wand. Let's get the Harp Horror back.
Yup.
We'll set, and we'll activate Brigandine.
Yup.
I think at this point, we just have to make Redoer.
Mm-hmm.
I think, sadly, that's going to be it.
I mean, that's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not as great as Azathoting. Standby, I'll resolve.
I will
Spell.
I will try to Ghost Ogre here.
That's depressing. How does this work? Does the card just not go, or does it go to the graveyard? Because the effect should still resolve.
It won't be able to go.
So it just stays?
Yeah.
I imagine. I mean, you force my hand. I have to tag out. Mm-hmm. Guess I could just negate Ogre, but I feel like Infinity is a bit more valuable than that. All right, let's see what you got.
Perhaps not.
Oh, fuck me. That's like the perfect card. Yep.
All right,
take 100.
Master Serb. Effect. Let us grab Master Serb.
Okay.
Jackal King.
You can't get... Can you get Master Serb? That has to be 7 or lower.
Yeah.
You can't get Master Serb.
That's fine.
Yeah. I was about to say, there's no way that's
I know,
allowed.
I was reading it. I was like, that doesn't make sense. We'll grab Jackal King.
Jackal King's fine. Yeah.
Jackal King.
Yep.
Let's normal perp.
Or Electromite.
Yeah. And let's do it in a way that doesn't suck balls. Electromite effect. You know, I wish I was getting something sexy here, but we're just going to get Servant.
I mean, that still seems pretty good.
It's all right. Yeah, there's no other option. Let's scale Jackal King. Electromite. I think. Yeah, why not? Electromite. Okay. Not quite my
I know you have Perp Master.
We're going to scale Endymion. Duelist Alliance.
Seems pretty good.
It's all right. We'll grab Penis Call here. Then we'll go Pend Call.
Okay.
Grab Harmonizing and Black Fang. Ugh, that's not really what I'm grabbing, is it? I have something better to do with my time. This is like kind of whack because I still don't have a really good way to get Jackal King on. I could have Pend Called afterwards and lost out on Harmonizing, but I don't want to do that. All right, let's just scale Purple Poison and perform a Pendulum Summon.
Makes sense. Who's coming out?
1, 2, 3. And then we'll try Harmonizing Effect.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I just like Pankratops to get the extra guy out. That doesn't do anything. We're just going to overlay these two and make Abyss Dweller. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is going to suck. Draw.
Not so fast.
Stand by my... Well, doesn't this guy come back during end phase?
Yeah, he comes back during end phase.
Yeah, so
you'll have him for this,
already.
yeah.
I'll put him... Yeah, I'll have him for this, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Dweller and draw.
Yeah.
Dweller's fine. We'll go standby.
Oh.
Hey, that's not bad.
We're chilling.
We'll go main one. Got to deal with a Pank. I have to deal with Jackal King, potentially with a negate. Purple Poison is also annoying. Let's go normal summon core, activate the effect. I'm going to grab Overflow.
Mm-hmm.
Contact the Electromite in the core.
Yeah.
For Mega Fleet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 24.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's use the Rusty for this too, actually. I didn't realize I could do that.
You can't. It's the last line of text on the card. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean for the Mega Fleet?
Yeah.
Oh, we're chilling. Yeah.
For the Mega Fleet. Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think this actually sort of helps and do what I want it to do. Okay, cool. Redoer effect to draw. I'm going to try Battle. This would actually be up here if I'm using the Rusty. We'll go Mega Fleet into Pank.
I'll go Pank here.
Targeting.
Let's target the Redoer.
Sure. Redeclare into Jackal King.
I'll take 14 here.
Second main. I'm going to go Cyber Emergency. Get Naster. I'm going to special Naster, pitching Hertz.
Sure.
This will trigger This won't trigger Hertz because I'm under Dweller. But I can trigger Naster. So I will bring back a... I don't think this really matters in all honesty. I'll just bring back a regular Sidra. We'll link these two for Seeger.
Yep.
And then we'll go Overload Fusion. Banish Nova Infinity for Rampage Dragon.
Sure.
On summon Rampage effect, I will pop both of your scales.
We'll go Perp Target. Shit. I guess Rampage Dragon?
Then we'll set a card and hope it's enough. Go ahead.
Stand by main. Whoop. So I know the set card is Overflow. Is there anything I can...
You don't know that it's Overflow.
I got a pretty good feeling. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Stand by main.
We'll do this guy in standby.
That's fine. We'll go Repair Plant. And since I have 3 or more Cyber Dragons in my grave, I can activate both effects, which is kind of sick. So we will... Oh, I mega fucked this up. That sucks. We're going to add Naster. So what's cool about this, if I didn't banish, like, Nova, I could have shuffled Nova back into the extra deck. Unfortunately, can't do that. Light Machine. Who do we want going back into the deck? Let's put back in Aster. Why not? We'll go Battle. Sidra over Dweller.
Yup.
Seeger over Purple Poison, and we'll declare.
Fine. We'll pop the Sidra.
Second main. I don't really have to commit to anything else. Yeah, I'll just pass. Go.
How the fuck am I beating Overflow? Semi-main. Go ahead.
Holy shit. We'll go special... Do I even need to special this? I can just normal this. Yeah, normal it.
Yes.
I'll bring back... Oh, this is sick. This can bring back Rampage. I think I maybe have game then. Go Rampage effect. Dump 2 lights. Light machines. Yeah, light machines. Let's get rid of a core. Let's get rid of a Hertz. I'll go Hertz effect and just get Naster.
Jesus. How do you have this?
Just try it.
No response to the attack deck. Yeah, you got it.
I'm like, what do you have? Like fucking Gores?
No, it's Time Gazer Servant.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
My god, to think that weird misplay game 1 might have cost me this.
Wow.
Overflow is so
This
crazy.
was interesting.
It was
interesting.
weird. Yeah, a lot going on in this Endymion list. Probably could have played that first game a little better. The third game, I just didn't really have access to Dark Worm or Spell Power Mastery, so I was playing like bad Pendulum Magician, which is whatever.
Sure.
Like, there are scenarios where I should still be able to take it. Maybe I should have committed a little more before going for the Pankratops, because we could go Pank, normal, purple, and then clear the board, but... Then I can't make Electromite, and I had no high scale. This was, there was a lot going on here. This Orcust list looks tight as hell.
Yeah.
You know, it's playing the, like, Azathoth thing that Orcust does during this period, but it's nice that it has, like, a bit of recoverability, because these fucking Sidra cards just keep going. I was like, oh, he's down to 5 cards in extra. It's fine. If one of those cards is Rampage, it is not fine.
And it's unfortunate that this deck only plays 1 Rampage, because I had another Overload Fusion, so I'm like, okay, well, I got to figure out a way to get this thing back. And if I just read Naster, I could have realized that I could get back Rampage with that. Like, it was interesting because when you set up your full board, I'm like, I'm actually still in this because, yeah, you're right. This does use like 12 cards in the extra deck for its opening combo, but then you just have all Sidra stuff for the crackback. So even if like that board doesn't stick, which honestly against your deck, this deck probably doesn't have a very favorable matchup because you have all the spell effects that just sort of play around Azathoth in the first place. I can, as soon as if you break my board, then it's like, okay, I have like Overload Fusion, I have Mega Fleets, I just have the ability to try to like churn out some big things. If you beat that second wave of stuff, I'm just straight up dead. Like there's no getting around it at that point. But with similar to you, I was also identifying my mistakes and things that I could have done better. Like I could have shuffling back Nova would have been insane. Being able to just give me another big thing that's really threatening on the field, because let's be honest, my attack stat kind of caps out at 21, and it's sort of hard just to like hard summon a Cyber Dragon. But if I have some 5s and this Galaxy Soldier just sitting in my hand, then all of a sudden I can make Nova. Nova gets back another Sidra, and then we actually have the ability to threaten lethal. I will say, though, Overflow definitely was the star of the show for sure.
Yeah, holy shit. Cool decks, very excited. Next week, we will see this machine deck take a completely different turn.
That we will. Dark Neostorm, baby. Oh, man. Orcust, here we come. That's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout out to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fade Leaf, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretts, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Helios515. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Cheeks McLaperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon. soon, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, and Peyton McGrath. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.